Hello buddy and welcome to Infinite Cubing. Today I am doing a 2020 cubing recap, so let's go right into the video. So let's start. 2020 started as a normal year, everyone lived their life, and from nowhere China said that they have found a new virus. Many cubing competitions were cancelled, and in Sweden there are still no competitions. In March, the whole month, there were no competitions, but I'm glad that many countries are starting up with competitions again, like Australia. But now to the fun part, all the 2020 releases, and before I say them, 2020 has been the cubing year, so it has been so many releases, so I couldn't include all of them. First up, we got QIYI. They have released many cubes this year and they are just growing and growing. They have released their lineup MGC. I don't actually know what MGC stands for, but if you know, comment down below. The 5x5 and 6x6 MGC cubes were released in 2019, but I still wanted to include them just because the 4x4 and 7x7 were released in 2020. So, the 5x5 and 6x6, almost the whole cubing community can agree that they are one of the best or the best 5x5 and 6x6 cubes. And the 4x4 and 7x7 that were released in 2020 didn't get the same hype as the 5x5 and 6x6, but many cubers still love them. And after the MGC lineup, QIYI have just released the new line, the QIYI mini cubes, a bit small 3x3 to 5x5 cubes, and I can say something about it just because it was just released. Then we have also the MOYU Megaminx, my Megaminx main that they released, and it is just one of the best Megaminxes just because of the cheap price and the flagship performance. Then we got QIYI. They have released some cubes, and that is the lineup QIYI MS. That is a budget magnetic lineup with 2x2 to 5x5 and a Pyramix that I actually got. Many cubers really like the lineup, like Phil Yu. He made the 3x3 and everyone was like, what? But he loved it. Then we got people like Cubehead or Milan Strafe that didn't like them as much, and then we to what I think is one of the best releases of 2020, and that is the QIYI clock. The QIYI clock is the best clock you can get just because we only have two other clocks that you can buy, and that is the old Ling Ao magic clock and the Sheng Shao magnetic clock that is okay. So the QIYI clock has 208 magnets, and that is perfect for clock solving. She has also a sub-brand, X-Man, that has released some stuff this year. First out, we got the X-Man Shadow V2M 6x6. For many cubers, this 6x6 has not replaced the QIYI MGC 6x6, but they still think that the Shadow V2 is a good cube. And the new released X-Man Flare 2x2 that is now on pre-order at Cubicle. The 2x2 is very similar to GAN's 2x2, and when I saw that, I was very scared that it was going to be at the same price as other GAN cubes, but I'm glad that I was wrong. It only cost $15, and that is a good price for a cube with magnet customization. Now to DAYAN. They have released two cubes this year, starting out with DAYAN Tengu V2M. It didn't blow up as the same as V1, and why I don't know actually, but the cube was great, just a bit noisier. Then the really new release, DAYAN Guhong V4. The cube is a perfect cube for one-handed just because it is a little bit smaller, and I actually can't say more about it just because it's new. Now to one of the big companies, MOYU. They have released three cubes that have blown up this year, starting off with the MOYU Outchuang WRM 5x5 that many cubers haven't replaced over the MGC 5x5, but is still the second choice for many cubers. Then we got the big release, the MOYU RS3M 2020 that has blown the whole cubing community and become my main. It is now one of the most bought cubes in some cube stores. It is many cubers like me main, and it is best budget cube you can get just because it has a spring compression system that the many other big cubes has. And then we got the MOYU WRM 2020 that was really similar to the RS3M 2020, except for some things. The WRM is more expensive and has burner coating. Now to the last but not least, GAN. They have gone all in this year. GAN's first cube in 2020 was the GAN RS, a budget variant of the 3x3s. That was a really good cube if you really wanted a GAN cube but you had a low budget. I actually recommend the RS3M over the GAN RS. Then GAN released more cubes that I haven't included, but the big ones after is the first GAN mass-produced Pyraminx that came in different models. And yeah, I must say that GAN is driving me crazy with their 100 numbers and different models. But back what I was saying. So the Pyraminx had a new core magnet system and it was totally unique. Then they released the GAN 11M Pro. That sounds like a phone or a techie thing, but yeah, the GAN 11M Pro comes also in different models and has also the core magnet system. But then the really new GAN puzzle, the GAN's Cube. And for first try, many cubers are saying that is a really good cube. Just be like CubeSolve here is saying that just because this is the first time they're doing a cube. And so that was all for it. I hope you liked the video and don't forget to subscribe. This took me so long to do, and please subscribe. We're on the way to 100 subscribers. So yeah, until next time, that was all for me. Infinite cubing, cubing forever. Bye.